In recent months, the job market in Houston and across the United States has been sending mixed signals. On one hand, certain industries like healthcare, construction, and technology continue to grow. On the other hand, new reports show that thousands of jobs have been lost in key sectors, with the unemployment rate in the Houston area climbing to about 4.3%. At first glance, that number may not sound alarming. After all, 4% unemployment is far lower than the double-digit level seen during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. But numbers only tell part of the story. For families who have recently lost jobs or who are struggling to find stable work, the impact is deeply personal. Behind every percentage point are real people, real households, and real challenges. Now, it's impossible to talk about the job market without looking at the bigger political picture. Under President Donald Trump, before the pandemic hit, unemployment in the U.S. dropped to historically low levels, around 3.5% in early 2020. Many considered this one of the strongest labor markets in decades. But when COVID-19 struck, shutdowns and disruptions caused unemployment to skyrocket, reaching nearly 15% in April 2020. Millions of jobs were lost almost overnight, wiping out years of progress. When President Joe Biden took office in January 2021, the nation was still in recovery mode. Stimulus packages, expanded unemployment benefits, and vaccination efforts helped bring workers back into the labor force. By mid-2022, unemployment had dropped back down near pre-pandemic lows. However, that rebound came with new challenges. Inflation surged, interest rates climbed, and businesses began to pull back on hiring. Today, under Biden's presidency, unemployment remains relatively low on paper, around 4% nationally, but the stability of those jobs is less certain. Many workers face shorter hours, layoffs, or industries that are shrinking altogether. Houston reflects this national story in its own way. The education sector has been hit hard by budget cuts and declining enrollment. The energy industry, which has always been the backbone of Houston's economy, has seen turbulence as companies automate more jobs and shift slowly toward renewables. Professional and business services, including consulting, marketing, and administration, have also slowed down as firms brace for economic uncertainty. While some industries, like healthcare and construction, are still adding positions, they cannot fully absorb the losses from other sectors. This uneven recovery leaves many workers stuck in limbo, searching for opportunities that match their skills while trying to pay bills that keep rising. Politics adds another layer to the conversation. Trump often points to his pre-pandemic record, claiming that he created one of the strongest job markets in modern history. Biden, meanwhile, highlights his administration's record on rebuilding jobs lost during the pandemic, investing in infrastructure, and pushing clean energy initiatives that are designed to create future employment. Both narratives are true in part, but neither fully captures the complexity of today's economy. For the average worker in Houston, the political debate matters less than the reality of day-to-day life. Rising rent, high grocery prices, and job insecurity are what shape household decisions. Whether you support Trump or Biden, the fact remains that many families are caught in the middle of an unpredictable job market. It's also important to remember that Houston has faced downturns before and has always managed to bounce back. From the oil busts of the 1980s to the financial crisis of 2008 to the pandemic of 2020, Houston has shown resilience. The city has diversified its economy, expanded into medical research, aerospace, and technology, and created pathways for new opportunities. Experts agree that the path forward depends on flexibility and adaptation. Workers who are willing to retrain, learn new skills, or transition into emerging industries such as renewable energy, healthcare technology, and logistics may find better prospects. Local workforce programs are stepping up, offering training and career services to help people pivot into new careers. In summary, the drop in jobs today is a reflection of both global economic forces and national political leadership. Trump oversaw a record low unemployment before the pandemic, but also a massive spike when COVID-19 hit. Biden has overseen a strong rebound in employment, but also faces criticism for inflation, layoffs, and economic uncertainty. For Houston, the story is still unfolding. The current unemployment rate of around 4.3% signals both progress and pain. It shows that most people are employed, but thousands are struggling. Whether the next chapter brings stronger growth or deeper challenges will depend on the choices made in Washington, in Austin, and in Houston itself. What is certain is that Houston's people, resilient, determined, and resourceful, will keep pushing forward, no matter who is in the White House.